Yo, what's going on everyone? So welcome to the UFO show, episode 3, coming in hot today with Phil Schneider and the Dulce Base, New Mexico. So if you don't know who Phil Schneider was, he was apparently an ex-explosive engineer who worked in this base in New Mexico where they were supposedly working on some secret space weapons, some extremely high-tech, deadly kind of nuclear weapons that allegedly would make the atomic bomb look like a firecracker. Let's get straight into Phil Schneider's claims. He apparently battled with grey aliens in this Dulce base in New Mexico, in this secret base. He was one of 3 survivors. Apparently loads of workers were killed down there, and he was one of the survivors. So Phil came out after this and basically did a series of talks spanning over the space of about 1 or 2 months, where he would come out and share documents, share his story about what actually went down. Now, here's some strange parts about this. I mean, what isn't strange about it? But Phil had like some strange injury on his hand, which was apparently laser cut of sorts. He also got blasted in the stomach, and he had this strange scarring here where he apparently got hit by an energy beam from one of these alien greys. Now, it's hard to confirm these claims because of what happened next. So not only did Phil Schneider come out with these claims, and I've got to say, this was the one time I was really watching these videos and I was like, there's something crazy about this. You know, Phil Schneider, he seemed very nervous. He seemed on edge. To me, it didn't seem like he was making this shit up. I mean, obviously, he could have been. I've always got to look both ways. It seemed like he was legit anyway, to me, at that time. He had these wounds. He survived. Okay, yep, those wounds could have been from anything. He claimed it was from these battles with the aliens down in the base, and they've been down there for a long time. What else was there? There was also, oh yeah, he had documents. He actually had like all these documents showing a kind of schematic of the base, which had all these like the 7 or 8 different levels to it. A level where the aliens were living, a level where these workers would stay. He also claimed to have had samples from unknown elements. And he actually had them and was going to show it. He was showing it. He had them in his possession. He had escaped from the base during the battle. He survived. He kind of went out and he was like, I need to get this out to the world. Here's where it gets even crazier for me. Phil Schneider was then found dead in his home with all of his documents and materials stolen. Apparently he was kind of tied to a chair with a rope tied round his neck or something, which apparently would have been impossible for somebody to do and commit suicide. And why would you come out with all these claims and then suddenly commit suicide? You know, so RIP to Phil. And when this happens, when someone comes out and speaks out against a type of, you know, not really just speaking out against the system, but comes out and speaks their apparent truth, and then all of a sudden they're gone and they're killed. And, you know, do you guys think the Men in Black paid him a visit? What do you think happened there? So I'll kind of end this here. Like I said, I always want to keep these videos nice and short, just get to the point, hear some opinions. But man, Phil Schneider's case is pretty crazy. The Dulce base in New Mexico is crazy. Do you think it exists? Do you think that Phil Schneider was legit? Either way, thanks for listening, and more to come.